Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Robert Duvall died at the age of 95, and a lot of people know him from The Godfather. But I want to start with something you may not know him from. This is The Great Santini. He played a squadron commander. It was based off a Pat Conroy book. And of all the Marine performances I've ever seen, this was probably the best. I was in the Marine Corps. They always get the uniforms wrong. They always get something wrong. This guy got everything right. Now, I think the first voice you're going to hear, this is the movie trailer, but you'll hear plenty of Robert Duvall. Go ahead.
Bull Meacham lived to be a soldier, but he didn't have a war, so he fought the world around him. They called him the Great Santini.
You may now have the privilege of serving under the meanest, toughest, screamingest squadron commander in the Marine Corps. Me. Has the Great Santini ever let his family down?
Yes!
You don't trust the Great Santini?
No!
I don't want you to consider me as just your commanding officer. I want you to look on me like I was God. To that special breed of sky devil known and feared throughout the world. Marines. Yeah! Now you're flying with Bull Meacham now. This is the eye of the storm. Welcome aboard.
He was a man of war, but it was a time of peace.
Hey, Dad, are you ever afraid when you fly? Hell yes. That's what makes me so damn good.
He was a hero to his family, but he wasn't a father.
Let's see you cry. Come on. Squirt at you. Come on. Cry.
He knew how to fight, but he forgot how to love.
There's one thing I want to give my sons is the gift of fury. I want them to gobble up the world. Eat life, or it'll eat them.
Robert Duvall is the Great Santini.
It's time to get up in the morning. But you are Marine kids and can chew nails while other kids are sucking cotton candy. Dad! You're Meacham's. Meacham's a thoroughbred, a winner all the way. That's sports. Meacham never gives up. Do you read me loud and clear?
Yes, sir!
Not one of us has ever beaten you in a single game. To my son.
Here.
Do you love him?
Of course I do.
I am the Great Santini. Get that punk, put him on the deck. You get him or I'm going to get you.
I was praying we'd all go to war again, so King Kong out there could fight somebody besides me.
He does what he does because he loves you and he wants you to be the best.
You disobey a direct order, Hawk. A direct order from your commanding officer. Yes, sir.
Being a warrior without a war has its problems.
The Great Santini.
Wow. Being a warrior without a war. That's very interesting to me. Saw that a very long time ago. I was a kid. And I remember my parents talking about how accurate the film was in so many ways. And the look, the feel of it. It was based in South Carolina. And Pat Conroy wrote the book. Let's see here. I don't know too much about Robert Duvall, though. I know it's Duvall, not Duval, like the guy said. He also said he always wanted to be a soldier. Well, he was a Marine here. Let's see here. He's from San Diego, born in San Diego. His father was a rear admiral in the Navy. Second of three sons, grew up alongside an elder brother, William Jr., and a younger brother who went on to become an entertainment lawyer. Through his mother, he was related to General Lee. Wow, Robert E. Lee. He was raised in the Christian Science religion, spent much of his childhood in Annapolis, Maryland, where his father was stationed at the United States Naval Academy. He recalled that I was a Navy brat. My father started at the academy when he was 16, made captain at 39, and retired as a rear admiral. He attended Severn School in Severna Park, Maryland, and also the Principia, which is a small college in Missouri. His father wanted them to go to the Naval Academy, but Duvall said, I was terrible at everything but acting. I could barely get through school. He defied his father by serving in the Army after the Korean War. Let's see here. Some stories have me shooting it out with commies in the foxhole over the frozen chosen Pork Chop Hill. I barely qualified with the M1 rifle. He was stationed in Camp Gordon. Duvall acted in amateur productions of The Comedy Room and in Augusta, Georgia. Let's see here. Actors Playhouse. Hey, while I go through the rest of this, do me a favor. This is possibly one of the greatest scenes in all of cinematic history. Apocalypse Now. He's that crazy colonel. Wants his guys to surf in the middle of the battle. and then he kind of says some very interesting things about war and humanity. You ready? Apocalypse Now, 1979. Go ahead.
God damn it! I'm on the tree-line bomb!
Big Duke 6, Roger, 013, stand by.
Bomb in the Stone Age, son! Hey, son!
That's him.
All right, now, let me take care of this. All right? Get that out here! Sorry. Come here now. All right. You better no, man. Sorry. Jimmy!
512, 013,
All right, stop for a second. I know it's all very confusing. Okay, but he's about to give a speech. Now, right now, it's kind of chaotic, right? As you can hear, right? He's walking around. There are Vietnamese people there. And now they're about to drop napalm, some serious napalm. All right, pick it up.
Down in the tree line. Can you get twisted around time to put it down here? Right, 13, you were fixed to fuck with. What's the target? I'm going to suppress the mortar fire off the tree line down here. Roger, here we go. Good. Give it all you got. Bring in all your ships. Wing abreast.
Anybody give me my chopper? Get him back to the hospital. Yes, sir.
Here comes the napalm.
Come on, go. Get it out of here. And tell my guys I'm on my board.
Big Duke 6, this is 013. The jet's being bombed now. There, you got about 30 seconds to on station. Get your people back and head down. This is going to be a big one.
Stop for a second. And one of the cool things here, and I've seen this myself, and I've read about it. I've read about it more than I've seen it. He's walking around like he's bulletproof, but he's not bulletproof. You know who was like this? General MacArthur, right? General MacArthur, he's obviously made a choice. All right. If I die, I die, right? Nothing I can, right? But if I live through this, acting like a maniac, totally impervious to bombs and bullets, just walking around like a normal day, I'll become a legend. And he did. Half of MacArthur was about, showmanship. And then this guy's doing the same thing. He's walking around without a shirt on in the middle of a battle. All right, pick it up.
Don't worry. We'll have this place cleaned up and ready to jimmy, son. Don't you worry. Give me those shorts. Picture from the air cab. Present for me and the boys. I want to see you do your stuff in them. Out there, okay?
Big explosion. He's about to give his speech. By the way, he had been married 4 times. No children. All right, here we go. Here's the speech.
Smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell! You know that gasoline smell? The whole hill. Smells like victory. Someday this war's gonna end.
I know everybody quotes I love the smell of napalm in the morning, but the more profound line is at the end there. Someday this war is going to end. Because when you're a warrior, a professional warrior, right, this is kind of what you train for. This is who you are. This is what you do. He was lamenting that this thing was going to end. I remember my dad once said about somebody who was he was serving with, I think it was slightly senior, said, well, it ain't much of a war, but it's the only one we got. there are times in war where it doesn't feel like war, right? Sometimes you see this stuff in the movies and you think it's going to be one way. A lot of war is hanging around, right? Hanging around for 3 weeks and then 3 minutes of sheer terror and horror and carnage, right? I remember he also told me, my dad, gosh, he was an artillery officer, infantry liaison. He saw everything there was to see in Vietnam. But somebody he knew over there, get this, died during a donut eating contest. I'm sorry, but he had a heart attack during a donut eating contest. War is hell, though. Robert Duvall, amazing. What else can we say? I'm kind of curious about his brother, the entertainment lawyer, and the other brother, what they did. I will be going down a Google rabbit hole